Here's why delphox is the most overpowered solo queue carry. As I was playing the new map, I was trying to work out what Pokemon might be good for solo queue. I was looking for Pokemon with the highest potential to solo carry games. I quickly landed on delphox. I stopped playing delphox on the old map because it was sometimes too hard to find level 13 as a laner, and playing it jungle meant we had a super weak level 5 gank. On the new map, every game apart from one, I was level 13 before the last 2 minutes, more often than not being level 14 or 15. Playing the new map has also made me realise how much the terrain hurt delphox as well. The zap fight on the old map was like being stuck in a big box where everyone piles in on top of each other. On this map, you have much freer entrances and exits, making sliding around those late game team fights feel easy. I think these are the two things that moved it up to an S+ tier pick. So far, I've played 32 games, majority solo queue with some duo or trio. I won 25 of them and lost 7, giving me a 78% win rate. Whilst this is a relatively small sample size, it's the main reason both my accounts are in Master. The first taking 32 games and second 38. delphox has by far been the most overpowered Pokemon I've used in ages. With Mystical Fire and Flame Charge, I think it's the Pokemon that could solo carry the hardest in the entire game. It does really well into a lot of the Pokemon that shut down squishies this season, like Tyranitar, Mime, Greninja and Absol. It also matches insanely well into ranged characters like Mew, Solar Beam Venusaur and Gardevoir to name a few. I think that it probably has the least counters in solo queue. It's so hard to reach this Pokemon with the range and almost no cooldown on the abilities. With being a little bit smart with your map movements, you're able to reach your level spikes relatively easy. Obviously your level 6 and 7 when you get your moves are super important. Once you get them, it gets pretty easy to get involved in team fights, or alternatively, what I prefer doing is just looking for more farm and getting level 9. As soon as I get level 9, I always check the scoreboard and see if I can kill the enemy who's the highest level. Or go into whatever objective is up, or where you have numbers and look for a team fight. There's been so many times that having my Unite up and pushing with Regieleki has been an instant fight won, especially if my team are with me. Being able to dash around and play off the Reggie's boosted attacks makes it super easy to get an early/mid game lead by scoring big points on the enemy's second score zone. Once you have the lead from your Unite move, making sure that you don't get caught up in fights when you don't have it is really important. delphox Unite move charges extremely fast. If you just kill like 4 or 5 wild mons, you'll pretty much have it back up. So you should be getting at least 4 Unite moves off before raid spawns. Also, getting caught up in fighting and not farming will make it harder to get level 13. The earlier you can hit level 13, the more likelihood you have of solo carrying. As for my build, I think you still run 7 black and 6 green emblems. I might find something better over the coming weeks, but this will most likely still be the best. As for items, running level 30 energy amp and shell bell are what I've found best. For a third item, if you find you're lacking a little bit of health, you could use body barrier, getting extra value from all the unites you're going to use. Or I've preferred going choice specs, giving a little bit of extra early power to secure wild mons and fight. As for objectives, I'm playing around Regieleki every game. I think getting score is much more important on this new map. Scoring really gives you the freedom to both move around the map early and allows you to not worry about having to get the Rayquaza to win. On this new map, your early scores really do matter a lot. Most of these games there's people sneaking off the back cap. Having the lead allows you to let that happen and focus on playing around the fight and getting Ray. I think delphox with Flame Charge is probably one of the harder Pokemon to play. Not just because of the aiming, I think it's mainly about having the awareness to know where the enemies are. You're still a super squishy attacker, so if mons get on you they will kill you. Having the awareness to know which way you should dash will take some getting used to, but it's 100% worth it. I think there's no way that this Pokemon won't get nerfed, so using it now to get some early season wins is a great idea. Over the next couple days, I'm going to be putting out some stream highlights and make a detailed commentary on how I make sure I get to level 13 before raid spawns almost every game. If I missed out on anything you feel would be important, feel free to leave a comment and I'll be replying to them all. Thanks for watching.